Hello. Today I'm going to talk about what happened in California. Before I start, um, just like all of them, it's just my opinion. That's all it is. It's just my opinion. Now, thanks for listening, though. The guy that did the shooting, he was a military vet. Something snapped, and he just decided to go off. That's what the media wants you to believe, in my opinion. It's deeper than that. Are we going to hear the truth? I doubt it. Now, Second Amendment rights. Here we go. Thank God he had the Second Amendment right to bear his own arms, his own firearms, his own pistolero, his own gun. Okay? Now, when you read the Second Amendment, if you do, if you have, great. If you haven't, you got to take a gander at it. It's pretty informative. I learned a lot first time I read it. Opened my eyes to a lot of things. Second Amendment, what was he protecting? How was he defending himself? I don't know. But apparently, his name was known to law enforcement. How bad, to me, in my opinion, it doesn't matter. They knew who he was. 12 people died, blasted away. According to the reports, they're really unsure whether or not he ended up killing himself. I'm not sure. But Second Amendment right, the right to bear his own arms. Okay. Now, for all you idiots out there, you white supremacists that walk around with the American flag, draped around your body, and you want to have sex with that idiot crybaby Don. This is my thing, okay? Whenever a person, whenever regular people doing shopping or whatever come across an idiot he has a weapon that's holstered, walks across a parking lot, goes into a shopping center or whatever, any kind of shopping center, okay? People kind of, it's like the parting of the Red Sea, okay? Now, why? See, regular society, normal society, if there really is one, they know that that person who's carrying a sidearm, who was not law enforcement, who was not trained, has the potential to snap just by getting a cross-eyed look. Okay, it has nothing to do with, oh yeah, I'm an American, I'm a patriot. No, man, you're a nut job. That's all you are, is an idiot nut job. That's all you are, is an idiot nut job looking for attention. And I'll prove it. I was up in Utah having some supper at, Subway. Okay? Sitting there eating my supper, a sandwich. I'm really trying to eat it, not to wear it. But anyway, some white guy, some dude, I know he just gave it away so much that he's with some kind of white supremacist group. You just smell the hatred on him. Okay, he walks in, he's got a sidearm. First thing I look for is, well, is there a badge on his belt? Is there something where the public can look at and know that this guy's a peace officer? So, something. Okay? Nope. So I look at him, and I forgot where I'm at. The new country called Utah. So I look at him, and I snicker as he walks by. He gets his food, comes back, and the guy says to me, "You got a problem?" And I looked at him, and I said, "What did you mean by that comment?" And I guess it just, threw him for a loop, where he was just out of it. And he said, So why does it bother you? And I'm like, why does what bother me? He goes, why does it bother you that I have the right to carry a firearm? And I let out a laugh, and I said, that doesn't bother me at all. Really, it doesn't. That part doesn't bother me. And I said, now, okay, obviously you preach the Second Amendment. And he's like, oh, yeah. And I said, well, what are you defending? How do you feel that your life is in danger? Did you see somebody get, the shit knocked out of them out by the fuel islands? Why is it important for you, okay, to make sure that you are there when shit's going to start? Because it's going to start, okay, somebody's going to get the shit beat out of them, whether you have a gun or not. Something's going to happen, whether you're carrying a sidearm or not. That's already been proven throughout the years. Okay, now he still says that, I don't understand the Second Amendment. I'm not going to argue with him. And I said, dude, look, you think whatever you want, you do whatever you want. And I said, I want you to know, I don't want you to change the way you think. I don't want you to change your pathetic reasoning. And when he said that, honest to God, he put his hand by his waist on the gun. And I laughed even more. And I said, really, that's your manhood right there. That's your existence. And that's what most of them, I would say that's what all of them, that's what they feed off of. As long as you don't know who I really am, because I don't know who I really am. What's wrong with most, people that are racist? No, I shouldn't say that, because everybody is racist to a point. And there's a lot of people that are racist. I'm very racist. But you learn to control it. It's there. It's there, just like breathing. It's there. But you don't have to let it infect your whole reasoning. Okay? Now, is this going to change? Yeah, it's going to change. See, and a lot of these idiots will sit there and try to make people believe, well, I'm not going to let any government come and take my weapons. No, they don't want your weapons. They could actually, they could really give a shit what your arsenal is, if you even have an arsenal. Okay, this is what's going to happen to most of you idiots. Okay, your children and your grandchildren, how can I put this? They're going to turn in your weapons. They're going to give them away. They're going to hand them over to the government. They're going to be manipulated, if you want to call it that, into a life without weapons, which is fine. My belief is, whenever people see, like a police officer or whatever, okay, a security guard that's all, dressed up in the uniform, and he has a firearm, for example, in the mall or anywhere, okay, people don't stare at him. They don't gawk at him. They don't stay away from him. It's because, hopefully, they've been properly trained on how to use the firearm, when to use it, and why they should use it. I mean, God, you nut jobs, you have no idea how stupid you look. Really. But I'm not going to say, oh my goodness. What I'm not going to say is, what if the person who shot up that bar in California was black? I'm not going to say that. No sirree. You won't hear that from me. I'm not going to say, ooh, what if he was an undocumented illegal alien? Yeah, I'm not going to say that. Okay, I have a lot more respect for those people. It's really not. It never should have happened. It never should have happened. Now, the NRA, well, they're never going to sit there and post anything or do anything in the media saying, you know what, maybe we should figure something out and work with law enforcement and work with communities and work with society to get, to have shit like this stop. Well, and all these guys are sitting there saying, oh yeah, well, they could use rocks. Well, yeah, okay, all right. Well, if and when that starts to happen, which I doubt, then we'll address that. But right now, you have a lot of nut jobs who appear not to be nut jobs that can only function when they have a firearm glued to their hip. Anyway, talk to you guys soon.